Hello SherBears. Today's video is going to be a different video. I have joined a new group, but there is one person that was in the ladies of MAD, Middle-Aged Beauties, which is still a group. Don't worry, it's still a group. But this is Zelma from Zelma N Lyssah, and she thought that we should try and do a drop 10 by summer. So this is the intro to it. It's a collab with a group she has come up with, which is Beauty and Healthy Living. So the minute I heard it, I was like, this is what I've been looking for. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, and yeah. So I hope the lighting is okay because I didn't set up my lighting. This is the only video I am filming this week, so hopefully it's okay. So as I said, Zelma from Zelma N Lyssah has set up this group, and I will leave her channel link down below. There are other ladies in this group, but I don't know how many of them will actually do videos and video updates. But I believe her video will have all the links to the people that do them. Some of them may just do it through our Facebook group. The reason why the group was brought together was to give support. So this, I don't believe, is going to be just till summer and then everybody drops it. It's to give support to each other so you can actually lose weight and gain a healthier lifestyle and support each other, which is awesome. And quite a few of the ladies that are in the group I know from watching them on YouTube, so I'm happy that they're in this group, and I'm looking forward to actually working with them and supporting them, and hoping I can get the support I need to go on this journey. So I don't know if everybody is just going for 10 pounds. I am going for more. I am going to try and lose 20 pounds of weight. And I think this is very, very possible because my starting weight is 299 pounds. 1 pound from 300. Yes, 1 pound from 300. I am 5'9". I am quite tall. I do have a big build, and I can tell you that even after this drop 10 by summer is done, I will be continuing to do updates. The updates are going to be every Wednesday, and now I'll get into how I became 299 pounds. Also, I'll give you a little backstory. I know I can lose this weight because I've done it before. I was 310 pounds. I went down to 232 pounds. I don't know where I got off track, but I did, and it just slowly crept back up. I do know I eat out of boredom, and I eat when I'm stressed. I have not been bored lately. Nowhere close to bored. I have been stressed, and as more information comes available, I will let you in on why I am stressed and why this is the only video I am filming today, which is actually Tuesday, not Wednesday, but this starts Wednesday. So I also want to give you another little thought in my mind is, yes, I'm 299 pounds. I'd like to go down to what I believe is my ideal weight of 160 pounds. Because I am a bigger build. I'm not saying I'm big bone, but I'm Viking. That's my ancestry. I have a big build. Even when I was at my skinniest, I was still broad shoulders and well endowed. That will not change. I've always been well endowed, and even if I feel my wrists, like, I can't, like, that's probably the thinnest part on my body, and I can't get my hands around that. I have big bones, so obviously getting down to a lower weight, which is a slight build or even a medium build, is not going to be possible. But I think 160 is doable. I also have RA, which is rheumatoid arthritis, which is flaring all the time lately. So I will be seeing a rheumatologist, but that won't be until June in order to get my medications revamped. Hopefully get this back under control, even though I know a lot of it is weight. A lot of it is just arthritis, and I know it when it flares, but I am not one to let pain really keep me from doing things, and that's probably a downfall on my part, because then I end up hurting myself. So I'm trying to be better about that. I also have hypothyroidism, which is an underactive thyroid, which causes your metabolism to be slower, making it more difficult to lose weight. Actually can make you gain weight even when you're not doing all the bad things that so many of us do, you know, sweets. And my downfall, cheese. I love cheese. I'm not just eating an ounce, let's put it that way. You should be eating an ounce. I'm not just eating an ounce. But I am on Synthroid to control that, but it is a quite high dose of this Synthroid. And if you really want to know more about hypothyroidism, I suggest you check out Miss Gold Girl, or Marnie Goldberg, on YouTube, because she also has hypothyroidism, and she's got quite a few videos on it and what it can cause, from being tired all the time to gaining weight to even colds, and that will knock me right out. Also, it can cause pain. It can cause so many things that you don't even think about. Your thyroid controls so much of your life. So, but I am constantly in contact with my doctor and constantly re-examining my medication and my thyroid levels. So I'm not using this as an excuse. But he said that if I start to get sluggish, it's probably because I need to re-examine my Synthroid. I also suffer from anxiety and depression, which I am being treated for. And it's a good thing I started getting treatment when I did, because I don't know if the stress that I'm getting now would have helped me at all. So I'm actually in pretty good spirits considering what is transpiring. So that all being said, I also have issues with my knees, so I have to be careful what I am doing for exercise. I've had issues with my knees since I was 14 years old, and I was skinny. Had nothing to do with weight. I fell off my bike and hit cement, and we thought it was just like a bump, but apparently I got a hairline fracture in the kneecap, so that knee's always been kind of iffy. But I also have buildup underneath my knee, and arthritis does not help this buildup. So I have to, anything I do is going to be a lower impact, because my knees can give out just walking. I could just be walking into a room and my knee will just go, you know what? Nope, you're down. So I do have to be kind of careful with them. And so most of my exercise is going to be, I have a stationary bike. I don't bike ride outside. Our town is way too hilly, and that causes stress on the knees when you're trying to bike. I walk. I have been told by my doctor, absolutely do not run, because that just damages your knees even more, especially when you have this buildup behind them. So I also enjoy gardening, and one of my favorite exercises, you ready for this? Good thing I live in Canada. I love shoveling snow. I love it. And I've got a big driveway and a big deck, a patio, and a sidewalk out front. And I've even been known to go over to my neighbors and shovel their driveway. So I enjoy shoveling. But seeing that we're heading into spring, maybe, I don't think I'll be shoveling too much in the next couple months. As I said, I've been treated for all the things I have listed. I am being treated. So I'm not using these as excuses for anything. My biggest problem is stopping myself from stress eating when I do get stressed, and even when you're on medication, you still get stressed. So my goal is 20 pounds by April 21st, or June 21st. That'd be awesome, April 21st. I plan on following a 1,500 calorie a day diet, which is what I followed when I lost all the weight before. I plan on 30 minutes of cardio 5 days a week, but I will have to build up to it because my knees have to build up to it. Most of it will be bike, so I have to start off, get my body right back in line for it. So it'll start off with 10 and then go up. And it usually is only a couple days. I'll do 10 minutes and then I go up to 15, and it doesn't take me long to build up to that. But in conjunction, when I did this before, I was doing an hour of cardio 5 days a week plus strength training, and I do have strength training in here, and it will be 3 days a week because you should take off a day in between. I know all the good things to do. I also want to drink 30 ounces of water a day. And another thing I am horrible for, and it may be because of my screwy schedule, I work 2:30 to 10:30, 3 days a week. I work 1 to 9, 2 days a week, and then the other days, of course, are off. So I think that's what goofs me up so much, and plus I can't eat for a little while after I take my thyroid medication, which you take on an empty stomach, so first thing in the morning. So I need to start eating breakfast. I'm horrible for not eating breakfast, even if it's just a yogurt and a banana, or a yogurt and some strawberries or something. So I'm actually eating. I also need to count calories. I'm one of those people, I have to be visual. I have to see what I did. I have to know what I did. So I'm one of those people that when I am watching what I eat, I don't put anything in my mouth that I haven't weighed or measured in some form. It gets wrote down. I will say I'm not giving up sugar. I do like my coffee. My coffee is my go-to. I do not drink soda. That being said, I know a lot of people are addicted to soda. I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda, like, I have a soda once in a blue moon, and I used to be such a Coke-aholic. I used to drink Coke, like 3 bottles a day, and then I was drinking pop all the time, and I had gone on this diet, and I hated water, hated it. So I started with just water with Crystal Light, and then after a while I was like, I don't like this anymore. So my go-to is ice water or coffee or tea. That's what I drink. I haven't really drank, like I said, in the last 6 years I've probably drank maybe 10 pop, like 10 sodas, that's it. And most of the time they're diet and they're with a bunch of ice, and I don't finish the can. So I'm fortunate that way. I do not have to break that habit. I do drink a lot of coffee, and I can drink a lot of tea. I do not use sugar in my tea. I use either stevia or I use Splenda in my tea. And my coffee, I do have sugar. I use raw sugar because that's what tastes good. And I can't use, for whatever reason, I can't use stevia or Splenda in my coffee. I think it's a chemical interaction. It gives me a headache instantly, but I can drink it in my tea. I don't know. And I don't really care for cream in coffee or tea, so to kill a little bit of the bitterness, it's a very small amount of sugar I use. I do have to use sugar in my coffee. I do plan to treat myself when I reach a goal. My first goal is to reach 20 pounds. This will not be a food item. It could be clothing, it could be whatever. I do know that my end goal, I have an idea of what I want, and it may seem silly to some, but when I reach, you know, as I say when I reach 160 pounds, I plan on buying myself a jersey from my favorite sports team, which is the Calgary Stampeders. And that may seem silly, but a Stampeders jersey costs close to $250. So that is my end goal, and that's what I'm going for. Also, I am setting myself other goals because this is something I did when I lost the weight before, and it was something I got from Spark People. If you haven't checked out that site, you should. It was to set goals that had nothing really to do with weight. So my goal is to take $20 each week and save that for, I guess, treats, because that's how I'll treat myself. And sometimes it's not even going to take money to treat myself. It's just, I'm going to do this today, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to watch a movie or whatever. But you get $20 every week and you save it. That's pretty good. Also, I have a goal of getting 6 hours of sleep every night, which it can be difficult for me because I want to be awake. I don't know. I'm not insomniac. I can sleep. I just find sleep to be a useless task. Useless. It's a waste of time. Sad, right? I've heard people say it's their hobby, sleep. You could do so much in that time you're sleeping. But I do plan on getting 6 hours of sleep a night. And hopefully I'll be able to stick to that. Because I am really bad about it. That's everything. I guess I will leave Zelma's channel linked down below. I am really looking forward to seeing any comments, seeing any suggestions, and yeah, that's it. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Much love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.